Welcome to Model Horse Tack School. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to kind of finish up our Skijoring thing here by doing a bridle. It's going to be a very simple bridle, but we need to make sure we have reins long enough to connect to our poles back here when they're kind of upwards. So that's what we're going to do. And we've done bridles before, so this is not going to be really any different. I'm going to make it a very simple one because I know in Skijoring, everything I've seen in every picture is they do not have the blinkers. They don't have the face drop. It's usually just a simple snaffle. So that's what we're going to do, okay? Okay, you can use whatever you want for a bit. You can use those are, it could be jump rings, 6mm jump rings would work great for a snaffle. These are a little bit more sophisticated cast bits. So we're going to do a really short on that side, right below the eyeball. I want the buckle low. So we're going to go ahead and get that done. So I've got the bit or the jump ring on one end, and I've got a buckle on the other end. And of course, it's having trouble buckling. So we're going to go ahead and get those clamped up, set aside to dry. Now I need the other side, a jump ring. And this is going to go all the way around the back of the model's neck. And so we're going to get an estimate of length there. And then we'll go ahead and treat that end because it's got to be trimmed to a point. And then I need a throat lash or latch, I don't know which. And we'll go ahead and put a buckle on that. And there you go. Get that clamped, and then we'll treat the other end so it doesn't unravel, or we can trip it to a point afterwards. All right, so there we go. Trim that to a point. So that piece is technically done. This is the shorter bit strap. I need a keeper. Keepers, if you don't know how to do a keeper, I'm pretty sure I did a video on those. I'm not going to really go into depth. That is the brow band right there. So I did an estimation of length, and then we're going to make the first loop. Make life easier. There we go. Put that aside. Then with a keeper, you glue it on, you wrap it around and glue it again to the back. So the front is unglued. It creates a loop, and it just keeps the free end strap that comes in from the other side, just keeps it from flopping around all over the place. So that's done. This is the throat latch. It also needs a keeper. Those are about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch that I'm snipping off. With the ribbon, I do things differently between ribbon and leather lace. I don't know if you've seen the different techniques, but I go ahead and just, I know it's too much and I'm going to trim away the excess, but it's easier than working with it on the spool. And then I'm opening up that keeper and make sure it didn't get glued. Now, these are beads I got at Michael's. They're rubber, and they kind of look like bit keepers, bit guards. They're a little thick, so I put them in my platypus pliers, and then I run a blade through them. I'm not always successful with getting it perfect, so I usually do several at a time, and I pick my best ones. So I had 3 here, and ended up with 2 pair. And that's fine. I'll put the other pair aside with most of my bits. And now I'm going to actually glue the bit or the jump ring right on it. Now with jump rings, I'll actually put a wire around the jump rings, pull the wire through, spin it up so that there's more contact. These, because they're cast, they've got this large bubble blob of stuff that makes it look like more like a bit. And so that's what I would glue on there. All right. Now, when it's dry, we're going to go ahead and take the 2 ends. So we're going to take the throat lash and the strap that goes around the horse's crown, the crown piece, and put that through the loop in the brow band piece. And then we'll buckle it up. And then we're going to We're going to buckle up. We really are going to buckle it up. Seem to be having some problems there. And then we're going to put it on the model so we know where that brow band goes. Okay, so magically you can see here, right? Use your x-ray vision so you can see that I just figured out where to put the finger press for that. Yeah. All right, so bring that around, put those two straps inside right where that finger press is. Try to get it tight so they're not, running all over the place, but not so tight that you accidentally glue everything together, right? We just want to create a loop right there. I'm going to go ahead and put that aside to dry. And now we're going to do the reins. So the reins are going to go from the mouth of the model all the way to that pole, and I gave it an extra inch because I have to do wraps in those holes that I created. So we need 2 of those. Not that difficult. Really simple, fold over, glue down. I mean, you want to put extra things in, that's fine, but that's fold over, glue down, and then clamp. All right, there we go. Now, I'm just cleaning up a little bit because the next step is to fully bridle this. So we're going to get some sticky wax, a little bit on both sides. Sticky wax, tacky hold, whatever it's called. You could even use the dots, right? The sticky dots. So we're going to buckle, we're going to put the bits in place where it goes. Those bit guards give it more hold. I mean, it's more surface to hold the sticky wax. That's another reason I like them. All right, so you're going to put your reins through the rein loops because that's what they're there for. And then let's go ahead and stand this guy up. I flipped it over for easier access to these holes here. And I'm just going to, wrap it around, feed it through so it stays tight. Nothing really wicked or special about it. So slip it through the hole like that I created. And then you can run it through and run it through. And then I realized I have flat instead of pointed. And I hate the flat look. It doesn't look realistic. So after I got it fed through twice so it would hold, went ahead and put a point in the ribbon. There you go. You have your Skijoring outfit. That's your model. Here's our young lady trying to learn how to ski. She's holding on to the poles, having the time of her life. And that's the whole thing. Just needs a winter wonderland. So thank you for spending time with me today. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about the channel, and have yourself a really good day.